Look at Matthew. Chapter 14. Be an old song that says, "My worship is for real." I've heard that song before. You don't know my story. Out of all the things that have been done in my life, you don't know anybody's story about why they worship and the way they worship. It's something about what happens from one moment to the other. We came upstairs at 8:58. And I couldn't even walk from the office to the pulpit. And heard 2 deaths already. How many know it's time to make the choice? I heard 1 yes. We can keep acting like we got time. Make excuses. But God wants a yes. God wants a yes. And I come this morning to give it to him. Amen. Matthew chapter 14, verse 29. Sitting next to my wife, this preacher came from this text on the other day. So when he started reading, he jumped at me when I was preaching on the day. Matthew chapter 14, verse 29. And the word of the Lord reads and says this. And he said, "Come." You may be seated.
All right.
Tell you the truth, I really wasn't going to preach anything else.
I know you're right.
It jumped at me right in the midst of him reading the text. And he said, "Come."
Oh, God.
It doesn't matter what's going on. All that matters is what he says.
Yes.
Come on, somebody. You got to think about your situation right now that's prohibiting you to going and doing what God wants you to do, what he has asked you to do in spite of. And guess what? Just go ahead and just tell yourself what he said. And he said, "Come."
Yes. Oh, God. Thank you, Jesus.
I often think to myself of the days I would attempt jumping off the diving board. Anybody remember those days, your first moments of trying to jump off the diving board? I would often try to jump off the diving board, but there were so many occasions that I would get to the edge just to walk back down. It took no effort to get to the edge, but it took so much more energy to not go. Isn't that something that it takes nothing to get to where you want to be at, to position you to where you need to go? But when it's time to go, it takes so much energy. It actually takes more energy to deny what you're supposed to do than to go ahead and do it yourself. Oh, come on, somebody. I'm going to speak on to you right now. It takes more time, tell you the truth. It takes so much more time to be on the edge of the diving board.
All right.
To turn around and slip your way back through all the people who's waiting for you to jump. Than to go ahead and just jump off the diving board. Come on, somebody. It's something that when we get ourselves into the predicament that we cannot finish what we start. Come on, somebody. Many of us can talk about that in our lives right now. And there's so many things that I started out with so much energy, but I've come to understand that even when I was running track, is that you cannot start out your fastest in the beginning. Come on, somebody. Because if you give your all in the beginning, you'll have nothing left in the end. Come on, somebody. So they tell you that you got to do what? You got to pace yourself. You got to be able to start out good, but not start out at your greatest, because you will need your greatest in the end. And so what happens is there's so many times, come on, and I can real keep it honest, that there's so many New Year's resolutions that say what? I'm going to go on a diet. I'm going to go run. I'm going to go work out. And by January 3rd, you have already stopped about what you promised you were going to do. Come on, somebody. It's easy to start yourself up. You done woke up in the morning, you done had your little prep meals, you done got your little diet together, you done got your list of your dreams together. You don't got a workout party, you're working out by yourself in your living room. You started out good for January 2nd, but what happened on January 3rd when you said, I can't get up because my body hurt? You didn't know your body was going to hurt. You ain't ran the last 2 years. Come on, somebody. You know something was going to happen. But why does it take no energy to start and so much energy to not finish?
Yes, come on.
Get yourself up on the board, I say.
Yeah.
And I understood that it took more energy for me not to jump. Oh my God, today, than to actually go ahead and jump.
Yeah.
Many a times as I attempted to jump, I would stare into the water, wondering about how fearful of the most recent future that I am. Come on, somebody. I would look at the water, but I would see fear. I would look at the water, but I would see doubt. I would look at the water, but I would see death. Come on, somebody. You know that when you start looking at where you're supposed to go to, start speaking to you. Come on, somebody. If you go up there trying to think about all the different outcomes that's going to come your way, many times. Matter of fact, let me give you scripture. If they sent their spies over to see the promised land. Come on, somebody. And they sent them over to see the promised land. And God told them that go over and look for what I've already given you. Come on, somebody. But when they went over there and looked and took their time, what did they do? They came back and said, there's giants over there. They're threatening people over there. There's people who possess the land. God said, I didn't tell you to go over there and look about what's going on over there. I told you to go over there and look at what I've already given you. Come on, somebody. What am I trying to say to you is that we get into a spot that God said go. Come on, somebody. And he didn't tell you to look at where you're going. He didn't say go to where you're supposed to be. Come on, somebody. You can't look at it because if you look at it, guess what? You'll see everything other than what God has for you. Come on, somebody. I just couldn't get past what I foreseen to get me to where I wanted to be.
Yeah.
Some of us look at the wilderness and see destruction. Some of us look at the struggle and see pain. Some of us look at the calling and see separation. Come on, somebody. Some of us look at the separation and see sacrifice. Some of us look at the purpose and see failure. But has anybody ever been there that you are facing the challenge of your life and you keep getting the same outcome no matter how many different ways you look at it? Come on, somebody. I don't know how long that I stood on the edge of the diving board. And for some reason, I could not see myself coming out successful. I could not see myself just getting in the water, coming out of the water, and driving my way or swimming my way on out to the side. But for some reason, every single time that I looked at the water, I see the most horrible outcome of it all. Come on, somebody. And what happens is when you see and look at it in the natural, come on, somebody, and you don't look at it in the spiritual, you will see that you will look at what God has for you in the most negative tone. So as I pointed up there, just to show face, I will begin to bounce up and down. Begin to bounce up and down on the diving board as if I was going to jump. I'm not sure if I did it to psych myself out, knowing deep in my mind that I was looking like what I was not going to do. Oh, come on, somebody. I was looking like what I was not willing to do. All right. As many times have we just tried to look the part, but not be the part. Hello, somebody. I hope that's on today. Have we gotten to a place that even though we were fearful, we were trying to mask it by looking the part, but not actually being the part. So as the line will continue to grow behind me, many will yell at me, what are you waiting for? Just go. Come on, somebody. There's some people, there's some angels in your life right now that can see what you're failing to see. And they're yelling behind you, but you can't hear them. And they're saying, what are you waiting for? Just go. Come on, somebody. You even have Jesus standing in the midst of what you're supposed to be jumping in. And he's saying, what are you waiting for? He's just saying, come. Come on, somebody. After the scripture told us today, he said, and he said, what? Come. Yeah. Yes. Oh, thank you. It would be those moments when I felt like the atmosphere was no longer conducive to to my procrastination. So I would then turn around and walk back through the crowd that was once pressing me to go forward. It's just something about it. It took me so much more energy to turn away from where I was supposed to go because it did not seem like the atmosphere was agreeing with my fear. The reason why the atmosphere was not agreeing with my fear because God has not given me the spirit of fear, but he's giving me what? A sound mind. Come on, somebody. I'm just giving you some Bible right now. That reason why your fear does not link up with the atmosphere because God said fear has no place in the atmosphere. I have not created you to fear. I created you to praise. I have not created you to doubt. I can create you to give me all the glory. Come on, somebody. God, come on. There is no reason to fear.
Yeah. Thank you, Lord.
Many of the times we let what goes on around us and around our focus to deter us from our focus. We have focus, but we let what goes on around our focus to deter us from our focus. I hope y'all get that. We let what goes around our focus. Oh, now that, have you ever been looking for an address in the car? And your music is playing, but soon as you try to look for the address, you turn your music down.
All right now.
You are letting the things around your focus deter you from your focus. So when that starts happening, you start turning the music down as if your ears and what you hear has anything to do with what you see. Come on, somebody. You understand what I'm trying to say? Is that you letting what you hear, or you're letting what you hear, what goes on around your focus to distract you from your, come on, somebody, when you can actually see victory and you hear defeat going on around you. You let things that are around your focus deter you and distract you from your focus. But come on, somebody, God told us this. He said what? But even though everybody tries to get your focus, even when the enemy tries to step in and get your focus, he said, greater is he. Come on, somebody, that's within you than he is within the world. He don't understand that the sound has nothing on my ability. Sound has nothing on my power. Sound has nothing on my glory.
Thank you, Jesus.
And so we see here in the text, many of us know the story, so I don't have to read too much about it. Many of us know the story. And we know that Peter has just challenged Jesus to confirm who he really is.
Yeah.
This is where we make our initial mistake with Jesus. See, we challenge him on who he is, expecting him to show us without making us work for it.
Yeah. All right now.
We expect Jesus to show up without making us work for it. But let me understand this, is that there is no God make a way out of no way if you're not allowing him to be the way. Come on, somebody. Now, there is no miracle signs and wonders when he is not a wonder in your soul. Now, there is not a God healing you with no prayer life. Come on, somebody. There is not a God delivering you without a yes. Come on, somebody. There is not a harvest without a seed. Come on, somebody. God said, I'll show you just who I am. Come on, somebody. But there's no seeing me without a sacrifice. Somebody say sacrifice. God is saying this, that you are not going to just call upon me and rub a genie and think I'm going to appear. But God said that if you want me, do whatever you got to do to get me. Come on, somebody. The same way you sacrifice for everything else, it's the same way you'll sacrifice for me. There is no me without sacrifice.
Thank you, Lord.
There's a positioning that needs to take place in order to see me, he's saying. There's a sacrifice that needs to be able to see me. There's a separation that needs to take place in order to see me. He said, I'll show you who I am. But there's a price to pay. Come on, somebody. Peter requested the Messiah to bid, which the word bid means command, for him to come. If you look at the text, Jesus could have said many of things, but he only commanded him with one word. Come.
That's what he said.
It's almost as if Jesus knew that Peter wasn't serious. He said, if it is you, Lord, bid for me to come.
Go ahead now.
See, we got to watch what we ask Jesus to do in the first place.
You're right.
Because we got to understand that he challenged Christ by asking him, if it be thou, bid for me to come. If it be you, then command me. Oh, y'all missed it already.
All right now.
If it be you, then command me. Oh, y'all still missing it.
Yeah. All right.
See, understand this in communication. If Peter really wanted to come out there, he would have said, if it were you, then command me to come out there.
All right now.
And then I'll come.
Yeah.
Right? But he just said, if it be you, then command me. He thought that if Jesus just commands him, then that's going to be it. It settles it. Oh, y'all missed it right there. But the part that Peter got, that he forgot, is that he couldn't ignore Christ's command. Come on, somebody.
Yeah.
There's something that when Jesus begins to speak to you.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. I'm not talking about your friends speaking for Jesus, your pastor and your leaders speaking for Jesus. But there's something about when Jesus speaks directly to you. You can't ignore his command. Come on, somebody. I know Peter just said that. Well, if you got authority, then command me with your authority. But there was something that happens when Jesus begins to command him to come on out. Come on, somebody. Some of us can understand that you cannot ignore when Jesus commands you. There's something about when you're so hooked on God, you can't ignore his command. Come on, somebody. When he say jump, you say how high. Come on, somebody. That's how powerful his command is. That there's something about when Jesus says, come on and go forth and do this in my name, you can't help but to do it.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Lord.
The same way he said come. It's the same way earlier in their relationship he said, well, come and follow me. And I'll make you what? Fisher.
Yeah.
Fisher of men.
Yeah.
In the middle of his shift, in the middle of his job, in the middle of everything, he dropped everything. Come on, somebody say everything.
Everything.
He dropped everything.
Yeah.
And came. Because it was by the command of Jesus. Oh, it's the same way he did it in this text.
All right.
I think Peter really thought that once he asked him, he was going to leave it alone. But we got to get to the point like this, that when we want Christ to prove himself in the midst of our conditions, and God is saying, I'm looking for you to prove yourself in the midst of your condition. We got to get to a place like this. Let me help you say that text. That statement right there is that we have to stop just looking for God to show up and prove himself in the midst of our condition. Come on, somebody. Because God is looking for us to prove ourselves in the midst of our condition. Come on, somebody. We got to get to a place that we even though we call upon the name of the Lord, God is saying, what will you do while you wait for me? Come on, somebody. Shall you praise me when it hurts? Will you worship me when you don't feel like it? Will you pray? Come on, somebody. Will you sacrifice and give a seed even though it may be a sacrifice? Will you be faithful when it seems like I'm distant? Will you, come on, somebody? Will you pour in when it seems like everything is pouring out of you? What will you do when you wait for me to show up and prove myself in the midst of my condition? Does your lifestyle say you can do all things? Does your lifestyle say that I am greater than he that's within you? Does your lifestyle say that, guess what, that even though you may be in an old situation, you have yet been made new?
Yeah. Thank you, Lord.
God is saying, prove yourself
Prove yourself.
in the midst of your condition. Because I don't come to understand this, is that even if Jesus didn't want to speak, Jesus had already proved himself. Come on, somebody. I come to let you know this now, that you may be praying on some things and it may be frustrating and difficult to be waiting for a little while. But I come to let you know that God has already proved himself in your life. Come on, somebody. I come to let you know about your track record, because guess what? God has already proved himself. Good seeing you, Brother Chris. He's already proved himself into your life. Jesus proved himself when he stepped into the fire and didn't let any harm come against the 3 Hebrew boys. Come on, somebody. Jesus proved himself when he spoke to the winds from the place of safety and said to the storm, peace, be still. He already proved himself when he walked in the midst of a possessed man, circumstance and delivered him. And he already proved himself when he walked in the midst of a struggle where this woman was struggling with for 12 long years, and she was at her last place in her life. And guess what? He restored her. He already proved himself. Come on, am I testifying on Jesus? He already proved himself when he walked into the room of doctor, separated doubt from his ability, and revived a little girl who they presumed dead. He already proved himself when he stepped in the midst of your sin. Way back then, he was flogged and while never saying a mumbling word. He already proved himself as he suffered bearing the cross, as he also bore our weight and making it all the way to Calvary. He already proved himself as he hung up on the cross. Come on, dying on the cross for our sins. He already proved himself. Now on the third day, death did not win, but he rose again. He already proved himself on the great day that when he brought sight to the blindness. He already proved himself on that great day that he brought light to your darkness. He already proved himself when he clothed you in your right mind. He proved himself when he took you out of your addictions. He proved himself when he delivered you out of your lifestyle. He proved himself when he took you out the place of darkness. He proved himself. Matter of fact, when he saved you, come on somebody, he proved himself when he delivered you from your circle. Guess what? He proved himself when he sustained you. He proved himself when he caused you to live. He proved himself when he forgave you. He proved himself.
Yes, God. Thank you, Lord.
If I had to be out there in the boat, I'd have said, Peter, Jesus will prove himself to you. You need to prove yourself to Jesus.
I know you're right. Oh, God. Got to do it.
You need to prove yourself to Jesus.
Yes.
Because God is saying this, even though you fear it, I'm still calling you in it. Even though you fear it,
Oh, God.
I'm still calling you into it.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that part. Let me go ahead and say it one more time for the Holy Ghost. Even though you fear it, I'm still calling you into it. So let me help you understand this. Some of us got to change our prayers. Because the reason why you're not making it any further than where you're at right now is because you keep praying to God to keep you from it. But God's saying that that's not the right prayer, so I'm not moving because you're not asking me what I need you to ask me. I'm not here to keep you from it. I'm here to get you through it. Come on, somebody. Even though you fear it, my God, today, I need you to go through it. The children of Israel feared the wilderness. But understand, he said that I have to take them through this part because if they go the easy way, they will not be able to endure the threat that's coming up against them. They want to turn around and go back to the same bondage in which they come. So even though you see the wilderness, I know it creates fear, but I need you to go through the wilderness. Come on, somebody touch your neighbor and say, I need you to go through the wilderness. Oh, come on, I know you're fearing it, but God's about to get you through it.
Thank you, Lord.
Even though you fear it, he said, I'm still calling you in it because I'm going to get you through it. And that's why he's able to stand out on the water in the midst of the storm and be able to let them know, be of good cheer. Oh, he's letting you know that I survived what you already feared. Come on, he said, matter of fact, I am surviving what you're fearing. And I am actively surviving what you're actively fearing. Come on, you don't understand it. Let's get this picture. Jesus is standing out there on the boat, or out there on the water. He's talking to them in the midst of what they're already scared of. Come on, somebody. If anybody has ever been on a cruise, there is no street light standing in the middle of the body of water. That means that guess what? There was no electricity back then, so it was nothing but darkness. Come on, somebody. And that even gives me even something else to talk about. Because guess what? If there was nothing but darkness, how could they even see Jesus anyway?
All right now.
So if you didn't understand that Jesus was a light, pitch black, and you still see Jesus. Nothing out there. But for some reason you still see Jesus. But Jesus said this. I'm here to give you an example. That I am surviving what you are fearing. I am still standing. I'm missing it. In what you are fearing. I am still alive. Or what you think is going to kill you. Come on, somebody. I am yet surviving in what you are fearing. he said, if I'm surviving it, then you can survive it. Come on, somebody. That's why in the Bible, the text, it says what? And he said, come.
Yes.
Oh, my God, today. He didn't have to give him no dissertation. He didn't have to convince him to come out the boat. All he said that if it is you, oh Lord, then guess what? Command me and bid for me to come. So all he said was, guess what? And he said, come. That's what God is trying to tell you in your life right now. You don't have to fear it no more. You don't have to avoid it no more. You don't have to second guess it no more. But God said, come on out here and get to the place where I am. Come on out here, because guess what? There is safety in the midst of your storms. Why? Because guess what? Psalm 91 was and what? He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Come on, somebody. He said, I will say unto him, he is my shield. He is my buckler. In him, my God, will I trust. I'll trust in the Lord with all my heart. Lean not into my own understanding. But guess what? In all thy ways,
Thank you, Jesus.
I'll acknowledge his come. I'll acknowledge his come.
Yeah. Good word.
He
Good
said
word.
this. Let's close. If I'm surviving it, you can survive it. He said, I'll lead you along the way. Come, and you'll survive. Just like I'm surviving.
Yeah.
Come, and you'll live. Just like I live. Because he lives, I can face tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because he lives, all fears. For I know that even in the midst of my drowning days, I know who holds my future.
Yeah. Thank you, Jesus.
That gets me right.
Jesus.
That even when I'm struggling,
Yeah.
just keep my head above water.
Yeah.
I know who holds my future.
Yeah. Lord.
Oh my God, y'all getting that? Not my present, not my past. But even when it seems like this circumstance is about to kill me,
Yeah.
I know who holds
No.
my future.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
This life is worth living because he lives.
Thank you.
Everyone stand.
Thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank you. Bless you.
Jesus said, this is not the season that I have to prove myself to you. I've already done that over 2,000 years ago.
Yeah.
He said, this is the season. It's time for you to prove yourself to me. Will you trust me in the midst of your storm? I wasn't going to contradict my theology on Peter. I was turning in my seat last week. The theology almost was against what I was talking. Because many speak that Peter walked on faith. But I feel like this was one of the most faithless moments of his life.
Amen.
Because even though he could not see Christ,
Yeah.
he heard Christ.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
If I go blind today,
Yeah.
I can hear and know your voice.
Yeah. That's right. Thank you, Lord.
Once he opened up his mouth and said, be not afraid,
Yeah.
for it is I. That should have been a done deal.
Yes. Jesus, thank you.
But we get into a place in our life that we try to tell Christ he has to prove.
Yes.
He says, now unto me, who is able to do exceeding abundantly above all that you should have asked or think.
Yeah.
But the question is, daughter, the question is, son, what are you able to do? What are you able to do? It's okay to praise me when things are going right, but are you able to praise me
All right.
when it seems like the world is going up against you?
Yes, yes, yes.
Are you able to step out
Thank you, Jesus.
when everybody else is staying in?
Yeah.
That was a great revelation that Craig Oliver said on the other day. Is that when he spoke to all 12, only one replied.
Hallelujah. Thank you.
Are you sitting in the boat? It is the boat your reason that you don't come out.
Jesus.
Because when 11 others are fearful, will you still be the one
All right.
to trust in the Lord?
Yes, thank you.
Trust in the Lord with all your heart.
Thank you, Jesus.
You. I can't trust in God with your heart. I have to trust in the Lord with mine.
Yes.
God is saying this today. Just come.
Just come.
You've been hanging on the side of the boat for way too long.
Yes. Yes.
The worst thing in my life is when you bring people
Mm-hmm.
to water parks.
Ah.
The water park, you're supposed to go and get in the water. People want to start yelling at you or slashing them because they don't want their hair and their makeup messed up. So don't tell me because you sitting out there on the ledge that you're in the pool. You're not in the pool. You're on the porch. And many a time is what it is.
Yes. Good word.
We get 99% in the water. And we still holding on to the edge of the boat. And if I can recollect, I remember when we was out there in the middle of the sea. And the most damage that was happening was when we were all trying to get back into the boat from being thrown off of the joint, is that the more that people tried to climb up on the boat at the same time was now about to put the boat in. Oh my Lord, that's a revelation. Was about to put the people that was in the boat in danger.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yes, sir.
God is saying that I want you completely.
Yeah. That's right.
If you have faith,
Mm.
then put all your faith
Oh.
in me.
Yeah.
Don't worry
Oh God.
about the boat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the boat is not your anchor. My God, today.
Thank you, Jesus.
Because what the song was saying this morning was what? If your soul's not anchored in Jesus, then you'll surely
Yes.
drift away.
Yes. Yes. My.
The last thought is this, that he proves it by calling you out.
Yeah.
Understand this, the miracle was not in the walking on the water. The miracle was on him coming to Jesus in the midst of the storm.
All right.
Yeah, y'all missed that part.
Hallelujah.
It wasn't the fact that you was on the water. That was nice. But it was the fact that you actually stepped out of the boat. That's the miracle.
Yeah.
The miracles are the changes
Thank you.
that one would not believe to be done.
Hallelujah.
Because if you go back, remember they was already scared before in the water. When Jesus was in the hinder part of the ship and had to speak to it and say what? Peace be what? Still. Okay, don't make these two the same. So obviously these folks are scared to be on the boat in the middle of storms.
Yeah.
And so the miracle to me was his obedience to walk on the water to him.
Yeah.
God is saying that's where your next miracle lies.
All right. Thank you, Jesus.
And that you are willing to step out in the midst of your circumstance
Yeah.
to him.
Hallelujah.
In the midst of your circumstance
Yeah.
to him.
To him.
And as you prove yourself to him, he'll begin to reprove himself
Yeah.
to you.
Thank you, Lord.
Peter yells out, Lord, save me. After he took his eyes off of Jesus. In the midst of drowning, he still understood that Jesus was still surviving.
Yeah.
I gotta catch that. If somebody drowning next to me, and I'm drowning, I'm not asking Elder Jason, and he out here drowning, to save me. You're dying yourself. But if you yelled out to ask Jesus, then obviously he must have knew that Jesus was yet surviving, even in the midst of his drowning.
Yeah.
And so that lets you understand that Jesus has already got victory over your circumstance. He will never bring you to it without him being in it. Well, my thought is this. Jesus will never invite you in a storm that he himself is not willing to stand in.
All right, guys.
That's really good preaching.
I'm calling you on today. One, that if you're not saved, it's a good day to get saved.
Yes.
Every day is a good day to get saved. But there's something about getting saved on High Worship Holy Communion Sunday.
Yes.
That as we remember what he has done on the cross for us, we give ourselves to him.
Yes.
You may be in process of thinking. And you don't know. I promise you, we can help convince you today
Bless you, Jesus.
to give your life over to God. You may have backslid
Thank you.
and say, I want to bring myself, come back.
Yes.
To just come back to God.
Yes.
I say, come today. You may be in search of a new home. Let's see, I learned something on this past week, right?
All right.
New church home.
All right now.
I rush through these things sometimes. I ain't gonna rush through them. New church home. To join the body of Christ.
Thank you, Jesus.
That's feeding you. That's creating discipleship, relationship with God and with one another. I say, come today. My fifth and last one is this. You have been struggling on the edge of the boat. And your struggle, tell you the truth, is putting others in danger.
That's what I'm saying.
The longer you hang on the ledge of the boat, you're putting everyone that's attached to the boat in danger. God is calling you out. Come from amongst them. And this is the season and the day to do it. If you need prayer and encouragement, meet me here at the altar on today as we touch and agree. Some of us are saying